I think primarily one of the things I've learned over my career is that the relationships that you make with people who are doing the same things that you're doing really help you to develop creative solutions to some of your problems. And I saw this as an opportunity to work with not only my National Park Service colleagues, but also people from around the world who are dealing with the same sort of issues about protected lands and telling stories and relevancy and those things that are really important right now. And with the challenging, whether it's the budget climate or whether it's changes in priorities or whether it's the fact that fewer people are coming to our parks, I think I saw this as an opportunity to learn from some of the things that other people are doing to figure out a way to help me better manage the resources in the parks that I manage. I'm still gathering things. I think one of the things that I hope to do is to take some of the pieces of the information that I have. I probably will go back and sort through it all and try to figure out what are the kernels that I can use. But I think my strategy for any time I come to do any kind of leadership training is to go back and talk to my management team at my parks about it and see what out of this we think we can implement with what we have. The other thing that we have going on in the San Francisco Bay Area and the National Park Service in general is we work in networks of parks to help manage these same issues. And so that's another forum that I can share the information that I have with my colleagues and the other National Park Service units in the San Francisco Bay Area. One of those people was actually in one of the other trainings, and so I guess maybe the two of us together can combine our ideas and figure out the ways that we can creatively use the information to help us make some changes in how we manage our parks. I think for me, it's this. Staff get really frustrated and overworked. I see a lot of possibilities. It's really difficult when you see opportunities and you don't have the resources to follow through on them. It can get really frustrating, but what I try to do is focus on those things that I can do, make people realize that there are going to be things we can't do, but we don't want to lose track of some of those things, and so I think we have to be really strategic. It really means we have to be better about our planning. It means we need to be better about how we approach these things, because the worst thing for me to do is to start an initiative or start an idea and then not be able to follow through on it. So it's being strategic. It's looking at the resources we have and being realistic about what we can implement and not implement, because otherwise you start down a road and you realize you can't do it, and then you lose partners rather than waiting, telling partners, I'd love to do that, but I just have to wait a little bit, and then following through when you do have the resources to do that. So places, I think that the value for me is seeing the different situations, much like the national park sites. Each site tells a different story, and I think we can certainly be in one room and talk to people in one room in one place, but I think there's a part of it of being in that place where that person is dealing with those challenges, or if a place helps you to tell that story. And I think when I look at the sites that were chosen, it's pretty. I don't think it's pretty explicit why we are going to these places. I think there's a reason we're at Cavallo Point to talk about the partnerships and the creative things that are happening there. I think there's a reason that we came to UC Merced and to talk about some of the challenges with the makeup of this community and the opportunities here in this area. And then there's an obvious connection to Yosemite National Park and what a big national park and the opportunities provided there. So I see the value in using these places to help inform us and educate us about what kind of opportunities are in each of these places and how we can use those to help us make better decisions as land managers.